Darkwell is a 1989 novel by Douglas Niles, and it is the third book in the Moonshae Trilogy, after Darkwalker on Moonshae and Black Wizards, which I have previously reviewed both of those. It is set in 1346 DR, which is a couple decades or so before some of the other earliest Forgotten Realms novels. Tristan went to become king in Caer Corwell, but ended up High King of all folk. Robyn wishes to help the head druid, but also Tristan and her have a relationship to figure out, and then it makes things a little complicated. So maybe the Northmen can actually be more than foes this time around. Maybe Tristan can help make them allies. There is actually another Darkwell in this one, which is unsurprising, hence the title of the book. A corrupted moon well is what it is, like we saw in book 1. This time, Bahal is the powerful enemy attacking the goddess and the line itself. The goddess now seems to have a connection to Chauntea, and I appreciate how Bahal is the enemy, rather than a returned Khazgoroth. That would have made the first book feel less effective overall. Beyond all the horrors of the Darkwell, which are wonderfully weird and grotesque, I will admit, we have the deadly Swahagan, as well as a former druid with twisted powers to the cause of Bahal. And I think she's rather well done in a lot of ways, actually. I think Niles does a good job. And we continue the story of Dareth and Newt and Robyn and Tristan and Poldo. The last two get the focus, like in the previous book. Well, I should say not Poldo. Robyn and Tristan do. As the story climaxes, not everyone will survive this time, though. While Dareth is still a largely uninteresting character, the fact that his sword is named Cat's Claw is wonderful, if you know the reference. He gets a bit more depth in this one and has an interesting arc, but we also have some new characters as well as some other old ones. This book has fantastic elements reminiscent of Celtic myth that I think fit rather well in the D&D and have been incorporated in many ways, but it also comes more into sync with the rest of the Forgotten Realms, while the first book felt really tacked onto the setting, because essentially it was. This one is dark like the previous book as well, and so it's nice that fantasy doesn't really back away from that darkness. It also feels a little bit less like young adult fiction than the first book. We have some adult characters now, even if they're still relatively young. There's also the minor amount of sexual content that you do sometimes get in D&D novels, but not a great amount of. Overall, it is an enjoyable trilogy. I mean, not my favorite by any means, in a lot of ways kind of forgettable, but that is also just a lot of D&D fiction in general. But that being said, I think D&D fiction, even though it really is almost campy or popcorn fiction, and a lot of it is really similar, I think it is a story worth telling, and so that is fine. I think that is a good tradition to keep alive. Anyways, leave from Niles.